This video I'm going to talk to you about the Arjo Auralis 200 air loss mattress. This is an overlay mattress and currently the only mattress that goes with the Enterprise 500 bed. The mattress comes in several layers. The top layer is removable and is washable. It's washable up to 60 centigrades and can be put in the washing machine. Under the top layer, you've then got your pressure relieving modules. You've got 3 static head modules, you have got 14 torso modules, and you've got 5 heel sense modules which fluctuate more frequently to enable lack of shearing on the heels. Each of these modules is held on by a clip. When doing your checks, when you first inflate the mattress, make sure that these areas are not damaged or broken and the clips are in place. The third layer of this mattress is a static 20 cells at the base of the mattress, and then under that there is a non-stick rubber mattress area. You will see there is clips. There is 4 of these clips on each side, and these must be securely attached to the bed frame when you've got a patient in situ. These form part of your 373 checks to check that all these are functioning and none of these cells are deflated or damaged. It's also worth looking between the cells to check that the infection control and the cleanliness. Each of these cells is compartmentalised by a zip area. Again, you must make sure that each of them is attached to the right zips and the zips are in place to stop any movement of the mattress and the covers, the various different layers. The mattress takes a voltage of between 100 and 230 volts. Be aware that your bed, as discussed in a previous videos, is 230 volts. There is an area, if you're standing at the top of the bed on the right hand side, that encases the electrical lead to stop slips and falls. You will notice at the top left hand side at the head of the bed is the mattress CPR function. So now I'm going to talk about the function area of the Auralis 200 mattress. This is the pump house and the treatment panel. This should be hooked on to the end of the bed only, as the inflation tubing from the panel is only connected at the foot end, the left hand side foot end, and doesn't extend any further. Also, the cable housing, it's not detachable unless you remove the panel, which is not advised. The panel has 2 hooks which can be hooked onto the head of the bed, hence it's important that you have the head of the bed frame in situ. This is not to be placed on the linen unit that we discussed in the Enterprise 5000 video. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss in detail the control panel. This is the on-off button. It should be pressed for 2 seconds to switch the unit on and 2 seconds when you switch the unit off. The feature here, when the mattress is inflating, this will flash amber. Currently, the mattress is fully inflated. There is no light source on. This mattress takes 15 minutes to fully inflate. On switching on the machine, the default is the alternating pressure function. This function uses all the cells that we've previously been seeing under the top cover, and they fluctuate periodically to give that pressure relieving. The only 3 modules that stay static is the head modules. The bottom button, we're not in this function yet. To change to this function, which I will do shortly, is the continuous low pressure or CLP module. This module keeps all the cells that we viewed in a previous video at a static low pressure level, which reduces shearing when moving the patient and for patient comfort. The button here is an auto firm button. The reason I have not changed that is because when you change to each mode, it takes a period of time for it to settle, and your auto firming mode won't operate effectively until each of those units is settled. To operate the auto firm mode, you press the button for 2 seconds. 1, 2. And you can see now that mode's gone to green and the other modes are clear again. This maintains an auto firm position for up to 15 minutes. You can see with the button that was greyed out earlier that the mattress is inflating to provide that firmness to do turns, moves, or rolls. Whilst you are turning or doing your activities with the patient, for 15 minutes this will stay nice and firm. If, however, the procedure's taking longer, you have 3 extra opportunities to press this button and you will get an extra 15 minutes of the auto firm mode. However, after that, it will readjust to its previous setting, whether that was CLP or auto function, and you will have to press this button for 2 seconds again. If you have finished your procedure with the patient before the 15 minutes or the 30 minutes, the extended 30 minutes, then you press this for 2 seconds and it will revert back to your original mode. And again, you will see that the adjust light, the inflation light, is back on as the bed readjusts itself. This function here is the comfort button, and the comfort button allows you to, on any of the modes, to make it a little more firmer or a little softer, depending on patient preference, but the default setting is in the middle. Should you wish to lock the whole function of this machine, then you will press these 2 buttons simultaneously for 2 seconds, and it will lock out the function, and then you will press for 2 seconds again to unlock the function. So you'll see now that the amber lights come on here when there's an issue with the system. On readjusting the pump, there is a deflation, and this is why this amber light's gone on. The battery is still appearing to be fully charged, but any alert system on the blue panel will be highlighted in the front of the module. We're going to talk about the blue panel now, and this is the service panel. You can see that we're now on battery only because the main light has come on as I've switched the mains power source off. You've got your 3 lights indicate that a third of the mattress is working. So each time one of these lights dims, you've lost a third of the battery power. In the last hour, you will get an audible alarm, and that can be silenced for 2 minutes with the alarm button, indicating that you need to re-plug it into electrical source. When you get down to the last 15 minutes of the battery source, and you try to silence the alarm, the silencer will not work, and that is a real indicator that you need to plug the source back in. This function is the maintenance function. The machine needs periodic maintenance, and this will light up. This can also light up if there is a fault within the system, an internal fault, and that's when you need to contact MDSS. This button here indicates when there is some sort of inflation, that it's not connected to the pump and the mattress is deflated. That could be due to a rip or a tear. It could be due to the CPR button not being fixed properly, or it could be just that you've knocked into the pump housing. So to disconnect your machine for transfer, all you need to do is press the 2 levers on the side, remove and tuck into the side of the bed. This means that the mattress is now ready for transfer. You will need to switch off for 2 seconds the pump. As long as the mattress is fully inflated in whichever mode you chose, then you will now have 12 hours of an inflated mattress. However, be aware if you have a heavy patient or you're constantly moving, this might not be so. So be prepared to reconnect and have a power source to the mattress. Now I'm going to talk to you about the CPR function on the Auralis 200 inflatable mattress. To exercise this function, there's only one port, and it's situated at the top left-hand side of the bed. To operate, you press the two red buttons either side. Make sure that the top flap is fully opened and the bed should deflate within 15 seconds. To re-inflate the mattress after CPR, make sure that this top panel is clipped down firmly with an audible click, or else the mattress will not inflate properly, and on the function button, the inflation button will light up as amber. This will be your first port of call to check if your mattress isn't inflating properly. Hopefully now you have a good overview of the function and the troubleshooting of both the Enterprise 5000 bed and the Auralis 200 mattress. Currently we're still chasing the 373s for these products. However, just IPC and wear and tear will be the key features, and anything else that you've learnt on these videos.